We begin on a sad note tonight where 11 people have been confirmed dead after a light aircraft operated by Mombasa Air Safari crashed and burst into flames shortly after takeoff in Simba, Kwale County early Tuesday morning. The aircraft, which had taken off from the Diani airstrip en route to the Masai Mara, was carrying European tourists and their Kenyan pilot when it went down in heavy rain. David Muthoka begins our broadcast tonight.
What remains of the aircraft lies scattered across a patch of forest in Simba, Kwale County. Twisted metal, torn luggage and burnt wreckage marking the spot where the Mombasa Air Safari flight met its tragic end. The single-engine Cessna Grand Caravan had just lifted off from Diani, carrying tourists on their way to the Masai Mara for a morning safari when it lost altitude and crashed minutes later. For hours after the impact, parts of the aircraft continued to smolder despite the pounding rain, most of the wreckage reduced to ashes and the air thick with the smell of aviation fuel.
Nikiwa kwangu kama hatua ya mita 500 nimesikia sauti nzito sana alafu ikalipuka. Wanakijiji na wasamaria wema wakakimbilia hapo mahali. Tulipofika tumepata moto unawaka sana, hatukuweza kuzima huo moto.
All 11 people on board, including 8 Hungarians, 2 Germans and a Kenyan pilot, died on the spot. The aircraft, registration number 5YCCA, had left Diani airstrip at around 7:30 a.m., bound for the Mara's Kichwa Tembo airstrip. It went down barely 10 kilometers inland, just minutes into the flight.
Hatukujua kwamba kulikuwa na watu wangapi by that time. Tulipata vipande vya miili ya binadamu. Hawatambuliki walikuwa ni binadamu aina gani. Na makaratasi yametawanyika. Tukapata kama passport hivi 2 na vitambulisho 2 na vikaratasi vingine. Osisi alipokuja akapiga picha na akachukua hizo vitu.
Emergency crews, police and aviation investigators arrived shortly after, retrieving the victims' remains and collecting fragments that could help establish what caused the crash. The wreckage was cordoned off as forensic teams began documenting the scene amid persistent rain and difficult terrain.
As for the details of those who are in the plane, I think also it will be appropriate once all the information that is of the persons who are in the plane has been adequately collected and confirmed, then is released. But for now, we can only talk of numbers that there were 11 persons in the equipment in the plane, and we have lost all the 11. And again, I say on behalf of all my colleagues, on behalf of all of us, we send our deepest condolences to the families of those we have lost today.
Investigators from the Kenya Civil Aviation Authority are now probing possible causes, including bad weather, engine failure, or other mechanical issues. The tragedy adds to growing concern over the safety of domestic charter flights in Kenya, coming just months after another small aircraft crash in Mwihoko, Kiambu County, which killed Amref flying doctors while en route to Somalia. David Muthoka, NTV.